Minister of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, Senator Dr. Dana Morris Dixon, says the Third Country Nationals program was proposed by the United States government and should not be confused with separate efforts to attract skilled workers to Jamaica. She addressed the matter during the latest Jamaica Information Service ministerial update.
And when you look at it, there are many in the Caribbean, many in Latin America. The US does use them as transit points to the other countries as they're on their way out. And that's just the nature of the program as the US has defined it. And they came to us on that basis, as they did all the other countries. And we have gone into negotiations on what we can handle as a country, which is a very small number.
Her comments follow the disclosure that Jamaica has signed a memorandum of understanding allowing individuals transferred from the United States to transit through Jamaica on their way to final destinations, including their home countries.
And so it started with a US overture. And then there was a discussion on something separate, which was on skilled labor. And then they got conflated. It had to be clarified. No. TCN is this, and this is what we're negotiating. We're not having the conversation around that other program at this point. We're just talking about third country nationals. And so that's how the negotiations have proceeded since that clarification was made.
Minister Morris Dixon says bilateral negotiations often involve multiple stages and evolving discussions, which is why such talks are not typically conducted in public. Meanwhile, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security and Peace, Dr. Horace Chang, has stressed that individuals covered under the agreement are not being brought to Jamaica as permanent migrants. He says the agreed quota is for 25 individuals to be facilitated every 2 weeks for transit through Jamaica to a third territory, including their home countries.
Our per capita income is $7,000 per capita. It doesn't offer opportunities to people who are seeking to achieve a certain level of quality of life away from Jamaica and to live their dreams. They go to a country with a per capita income of $8,000 per capita. And that's where they're heading for. Majority are going to look to head back home and find a way back in the United States. Like some Jamaicans do, we take them in this week and they find a way back to the United States next week.
He was speaking at this week's post-cabinet press brief. The government says the agreement was reached following extensive negotiations involving the ministries of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, National Security and Peace, the Office of the Prime Minister, and the Attorney General's chambers.